Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Let's first of all guys look at the market. As you can see, the market is looking very healthy. Most of the coins have recovered very well, not to where they were, but still going in the right direction. Ethereum at 372.95, Bitcoin at 2,558, Ethereum Classic almost $20, Dash 173, which is incredible. Monero at $50, Zcash 381, and the list goes on and on. The big winner, without a doubt, this weekend, guys, is definitely the Litecoin. 30.71% increase, which is incredible. $41. That is fantastic price for Litecoin. Some time ago, guys, I made a video where I said, Litecoin, watch this video, it could change your future. At the time, obviously, I could have upgraded my contract with Genesis mining Litecoin, but then Litecoin got sold out, so I had to switch to another coin, and for me, that coin was Ethereum. And even if Litecoin was to come tomorrow, I'll still continue backing up, at least for now, Ethereum. I still believe there's plenty of money to be made, mining Ethereum. But yeah, if Litecoin does come, I probably will start upgrading also Litecoin, because I do believe in Litecoin as well. And I'll link this video into the description section, guys, so you can watch it out. And after watching this video, and if you do want to watch the other video, if you haven't seen it, feel free to comment, give me your thoughts as well, because this is the beautiful things, guys, about these videos. We can share information with each other, we can learn from each other. Now I also going to do some upgrades later in the video, but before I get into them, I just want to quickly say one thing, guys. If you've been following me for a while, or if you're new, you hear this for the first time, but if you've been following me, you know this. I always say to people, because quite a few people have been emailing me as of yesterday, today. I kind of like worry the fact that they're seeing their obviously return from the Ethereum mining. It's slightly less than, let's say, the previous day, or even the day before. What I want to tell you guys is that I always said it in every single video that I make about Ethereum, about mining and all this. There is something called difficulty, if you haven't heard of it, and unfortunately this has nothing to do with Genesis mining or any other cloud mining company, or if you're mining with a mining rig. What happened is, guys, the difficulty for Ethereum is rising, and I'll tell you the big reason for that is obviously the hundreds, if not even thousands, of people joining in and mining Ethereum every single day. Would that be via again, as I said, Genesis mining or cloud mining company, or with mining rigs? There's so many new people. And what's happening in here, guys, is that imagine if you were the first one in a field where there was gold, and you were obviously mining for gold, right? Or you were looking for gold. So if there was only you there, and there's gold in there, let's say you find gold 1 ounce every 1 hour, right? So you're finding 1 ounce every 1 hour, then the same thing the next hour, and so on. But then the next day 2 more people come, and then the next day 5 more people, and then the next day 100 more people, and now suddenly it's 1,000 of you, right? Now, do you think that you'll be finding gold every 1 hour if suddenly there's 1,000 people looking at the same place for gold? No. Now you're probably gonna find 1 ounce of gold, and I'm saying 1 ounce just for the argument in here. You will be finding it probably once every day, or maybe once every other day, or maybe once a week. But you're still finding, but it takes much longer to do so. And this is why this is what's happening here with the Ethereum. The difficulty is rising because there's more and more people obviously mining Ethereum, and of course the payments are slightly reducing in terms of the actual coin, because this has to be spread throughout all the miners. And we'd love to obviously be mining, let's say, with 100 mega hashes 5 Ethereum every day. Everyone would like that, but that's just not the case, and it's not gonna happen. It will increase, but I have also made a video where I said that if the price does increase as well with the difficulty, there's still profits to be made. Nobody knows exactly what sort of profits. Of course, I use calculators to show you the numbers, I explain you certain things, but I also say I'm not a financial advisor. I can't really predict the future. I obviously, like many other people, I think of certain things that will happen. And looking at obviously how, let's say, Ethereum is going, I do believe Ethereum will get to 500 by the end of the year, and possibly, like some others say, by 1,000. But you have to remember, investing in mining or buying cryptocurrency is a risk, just like any other investment in life. And this is why when you invest into those things, guys, you have to be prepared. You know, you have to be prepared that it may take time, obviously, to make money, because this is not a quick get rich kind of scheme. And also you have to you know, you have to, if possible, to invest money that you can afford to lose, and this is, everybody will tell you, or at least you can afford that you may not see for a while. I still believe there's money to be made, and this is why I'm continuing to upgrade my Ethereum contract. And of course, if you're not happy, because you see, when some people are getting their payments, let's say from Genesis Mining, they're looking at the number, and let's say yesterday they received 0.3, today they received 0.2955, something like that, and then the next day 0.2922, right? It is slightly going less and less. Well, if you really want to make them more coins, and you don't want obviously to be getting this zero every day, and of course depending obviously of your mega hashes, you can, and I always said it, you can switch in Genesis mining or with mining rigs and start mining, let's say, Ethereum Classic. You will be earning much more coins. In fact, let me just show you real quickly. I'm going to open the calculator, and we're going to use 100 mega hashes, which with Genesis mining cost $2,800. If you obviously use my 3% discount code, will cost you $2,716. So I'm going to put head to head. So here it is, the Ethereum, right? And here is the Ethereum Classic. And this is something you can do in Genesis mining unification. If you are with the mining rig, you can also swap and mine Ethereum Classic. So hit the calculate. Now let's first of all look at the Ethereum. And what we're looking here is the numbers, right? So let's say, guys, daily, as I said, well, weekly, you're mining 0.39 with 100 mega hashes, which is $140. Not bad. This is obviously with the day difficulties, and obviously with the price of Ethereum today. This will fluctuate. I always said it. Now annually, you're mining 20.62 coins, which is 7,315, which again is not bad. This is a 2-year contract. You without a doubt gonna make your money back, and you're gonna make, for me personally, huge profits out of it, especially if you can afford to hold the coins. But now let me show you the Ethereum Classic, right? Because as I said, some people prefer to obviously receive more coins, and if this is one of you, then go ahead and switch to Ethereum Classic, right? And here it is, guys. You can clearly see, even at that moment, actually Ethereum Classic is more profitable than actually mining Ethereum. And looking at the coins, weekly you will produce a 7.72 Ethereum coins, which obviously is much more than what the Ethereum contract is producing weekly. Currently 0.39 for 100 mega hashes. Remember that. If you have less or more, you can do the calculation for yourself. So 0.39 versus weekly versus the 7.72, and $142 profits, and Ethereum $140. So you can clearly see that there's options there available with the contract, and you can be earning more coins with Ethereum Classic. And of course, if Ethereum Classic, because I do believe also Ethereum Classic price will rise eventually, then go ahead and switch it. But one thing, remember, don't panic or don't try to look or blame someone. This is the reality, guys. Difficulty rising for every single coin, especially when there is a huge demand for it. And I'll show you now quickly my Ethereum rigs, guys. Here they are, 3 mining rigs, mining currently at 493.8 mega hashes, close to 500 mega hashes. It fluctuates slightly. But here it is. If you haven't seen this before, reported hash rate, guys, 500. Here is about 497 and so on. However, look at the effective hash rate. It jumps up and down like crazy, guys. And this is the same thing is happening, trust me, with the contract with Genesis mining. And this is again nothing to do with, that's just how the mining works. It is also to do with luck, how lucky you are in the hour, on the day, or whatever. I don't want to get too much in details, but here it is. And of course, I would like to be mining much quicker than that. So this blue line always stays next to my green line, but sadly, it's not up to me. This is what's happening, and this, of course, affects my earnings. But I know it, so I'm not panicking with it. But I know, especially new people who are not aware of everything, they tend to panic as soon as they see less and less payment. Just don't panic, guys. Of course, if you are thinking of mining, starting, if you are new, do your calculation, look at my videos or other videos, but I'll tell you one thing, I always keep it real, and I try to show as much as information I can. And this is why my video is actually a lot longer than probably a lot other videos out there, because I like to, you know, give a lot of details, and hopefully people can educate themselves. But the biggest advice I can give you guys, when you're investing in mining, you have to be happy with it. You have to you know, make sure you use money that you can afford to lose, or you can afford not to see for a while, because we're not going to become rich overnight. It's going to take a while, and of course there's risks involved, just like any other business. I've said this also many times. You can get yourself, let's say, and say to yourself, you know what, I'm going to go and open a shops and sell whatever you want to sell, right? And you think you're going to make money, but that's not always the case. You can open a business, start selling whatever, sneakers, shoes, whatever you want to sell, and then suddenly after a few months you may realize that, yeah, the first month I made a lot of profit, but then on the third month you're no longer selling anything. You may close down, you may lose everything. This is the same thing, guys. This is a business. No one can really predict the future. I do see great future for cryptocurrency. I do see these prices definitely rising up, but I also know that when the time is right, and this is why I'm in for it, to make some money out of it. Now I'm mining and holding, but when the time is right for me, I will sell. If you are also doing the same thing or trying to achieve the same thing, set yourself a goal. Don't be greedy. And if, let's say, you reach a certain price that you're happy with it, sell. And don't regret after it, guys. As long as you made profit, this is what matters. Now, if you want to back it up long term and you want to do this and that, of course you're taking risks, but people who take risks, guys, make money. Not people who don't take risks. That's the reality of it. Well, that's for me, guys. This is what I really wanted to share with you. Just don't panic, guys. You know, invest wisely. You know, make sure you're happy with it. Invest with money that you can afford to lose or not see for a while. And if needed to, as you saw yourself, switch your contract, mine something else rather than Ethereum. Let's say in this case, switch to Ethereum Classic if you want. Keep using calculators like this, and if needed to be, why not? Maybe 1 week mine Ethereum, then the next week mine Ethereum Classic. Whatever you want to do. If you are with mining rigs, you can do the exact same thing. But as you can see, guys, it doesn't matter what you're mining with. Difficulty increases, and it covers every single aspect with cloud mining and mining rigs, and it affects every single one of us, guys. And of course, if there's more and more people getting involved with mining, difficulty will rise even further and further, and we can't stop this, guys. And that's why some people do switch. I know a lot of people have switched to Ethereum Classic, guys, already. I thought some times ago that I'm gonna switch. I then switched to Ethereum Classic, my Ethereum contract, because this is what I like about a contract, that I can switch. However, I do want, and this is a goal that I want to achieve, I do want to get myself 20 Ethereum coins. I've made a video about this. There's a link in the description. And maybe afterwards I'll switch to Ethereum Classic and start building up my Ethereum Classic portfolio. But this is why I say people have to be smart when they're doing this thing and educate ourselves. And of course, with videos like this, we can educate ourselves, we can comment, we can give obviously advices to each other, and hopefully we can all at the end make money out of it. We all in for it, at least people who obviously you know, in contact with me, that we all in for making money out of those contracts. Nobody signing up not to make money, or I didn't build this mining rigs or obviously keep upgrading my Genesis mining contract because of the fun of it. Obviously I want to make money out of it, but I also understand when hundreds and thousands more people want to do the same thing every other day. So I'm all in for it, and hopefully there will be enough for every single one of us. Well, let's not continue too much talking with that. If you do have any questions, any feedback, feel free to leave it in the comment section. So as I said, guys, we can help each other. Now let me do the upgrades that I want to do on my Ethereum contract, and I'm going to continue my codes. As you can see, I've been doing quite a few. I'm doing my best to obviously do as many as I can. Hopefully, you know, if the price of Dash continues to rise again, I will be able to do even more. So I'm gonna do hopefully 3 or 4. I see how the money goes now using your codes, guys, and then later on today or tomorrow do more, and pretty much almost every day, guys, I'm upgrading. Now, as you can see, one thing, guys, as you saw, set promo code not valid, and I've covered this before. I just quickly say to you, when you place the code, guys, sometimes when you copy and paste it, when you place it, I'll click validate, and you see it will say promo code not valid. But what happens is sometimes there's a little space behind the you know the code or in front of the code. So all I gotta do now is I'm gonna click delete, and as you can see, it didn't delete anything, but I'll now validate it, and you'll see we're gonna get accepted. And this is what you want to do. If the code that doesn't get accepted immediately, make sure you see if there's any spaces. You may not see the space, but it is there, and as you can see, I did the little trick and it worked. So I can use obviously the code and upgrade my Ethereum contract. This is it, guys. I'm all in for it. As you can see, what I'm actually doing is, in a way, I'm converting my Dash into Ethereum. I could easily, let's say in the Exodus wallet, switch my Dash, you know, in Shapeshift and, you know, with my Dash by Ethereum. But I do believe that in mining there's a bit more money to be made. So I am in a way converting my Dash for Ethereum, however, into a contract, which will hopefully gonna produce me much greater profits. And of course, as I just showed you guys, you can easily switch to Ethereum Classic and actually, as of right now, make even more money. We just seen it on the calculator. So the first one done, move on to the next one. I don't want to make the video too long, so let me quickly do the, as I said, I'm going to try to do 4. I don't know what the money will be enough. Hopefully they will be. If not, I'm going to do 3, and then later on in the evening I'll do more. And continue to support you guys. I really appreciate all the support on my YouTube channel, on with Genesis Mining, using my 3% discount code. As you can see, I'm using a lot of people codes, and yes, I'm doing 1 meg hash, but multiple times. And as soon as I run through all the codes, I'll repeat the whole process. I'm in for a long term, guys. I really want to get my power as high as possible. It is a risk I'm willing to take, but as I said, people that take risk succeed in life sometimes, right? No, if we just nothing's gonna happen easy, guys. I mean, at least not with cryptocurrency. If there's something else out there, maybe, but not with cryptocurrency. It is a process that takes time. But I'm happy. Yeah, maybe I'll be able to do the 4 upgrades. Finger crossed. So the second one is done. Move on to the next one. So that would be nice if I can do 4. So pay with Dash, and let me go and grab the next code. That would be nice if I can do 4, guys. I would be very happy with that. If I waited maybe later on today, price of Dash will be slightly higher. See the same thing. There you go. I hit again the delete button, and again it will do the trick. There you go, guys. So you don't have to think, oh, the code is not working. Yes, sometimes we have the wrong code, but most of the case when it says promo code not valid, this is what is the reason, that there is a space, and mainly at the back of it, that you just have to delete it, and it does the trick. So here's the third. Finger crossed I'll be able to do a 4th one. I really want to run through all the codes as quick as I can, and just keep upgrading, guys. All right. Would I be able to? We're gonna find out in a moment. 0.169. Let's see how much is left. Yes, fantastic. I'll be able to do 4 upgrades, guys. That's very good. I'm very happy with that. This is what this is all. I was hoping I was going to do that, and it's good that it worked out. So let me copy the 4th code. Okay, is that a 4th one? Yeah, it is the 4th one. Alright, so put it here. Hopefully we'll get accepted. Okay, promo code. Yep, valid. Hit confirm. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for the support. If you do enjoy my video, feel free to subscribe and share. And also, if you want to upgrade your contract with Genesis Mining, would that be an Ethereum contract like myself, or a Bitcoin contract, or Monero, feel free to use my 3% discount code. You can find it in the description in the comment section. And as you can see, guys, I'm doing my very best to support every single person back. And remember, you are getting also 3%, I'm getting 3%, and we are helping each other in this mining journey, and hopefully at the end we can all make great profits out of it. So close to $120 I've just spent doing 4 upgrades. As you can see, $0.75 US only left, guys. that's it. I'm pretty much investing everything back except this Bitcoin right here that I'm unable to spend at the moment due to the high fee, and also the only other thing I'm receiving is my Ethereum from the Ethereum contract and a little bit of Litecoin, which is not enough for anything at the moment. So there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. Once again, remember, be wise. Educate yourself. Keep checking calculators. Keep obviously looking at the news, and of course, with your earnings. One more final thing: if you are earning Ethereum because you're producing great profits, if you want always exchange and with your Ethereum, maybe buy Litecoin or something else. If you want to do that, if you're like me, just mining and keeping, then I'm all for that as well, because that's what I'm doing and that's what I'm believing. Thank you for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Bye bye.